Stop overpaying for AI avatars. Seriously, just stop. If you've tried to create a faceless YouTube channel, a corporate training video, or a marketing campaign recently, you already know the drill. You go to platforms like HeyGen or Synthesia, you get hyped by the tech, and then you hit the pricing wall. Suddenly, you're looking at monthly subscriptions, tight credit limits, and premium tiers just to get a video that doesn't look like an unsettling, unblinking robot. It feels like the tech is being locked behind a corporate paywall. But what if I told you the gatekeeping just ended? While everyone was looking at Silicon Valley, one of China's massive tech giants, a company called Meituan, just quietly dropped an absolute bomb onto Hugging Face. It's called LongCat-Video-Avatar 1.5. It is completely open source. The model weights are sitting there right now, free for anyone to download. And based on their own internal benchmarks, this thing isn't just a cheap alternative. It is actively going toe-to-toe with the biggest paid platforms on the market. Today, we are breaking down exactly what this model is, why the tech under the hood is a game changer, and how open source is about to disrupt the entire video creation industry. Let's get into it. Alright, let's look past the hype. What does LongCat-Video-Avatar 1.5 actually do when you feed it data? The baseline workflow is simple enough. You give it a single reference image, just a photo of a person, and an audio file. It spits out a talking avatar. Standard stuff, right? Except it's how it handles that generation that makes it special. First up, natural body movement and micro-expressions. A lot of open-source tools give you bobblehead syndrome. The lips move, but the rest of the head looks like it's glued to a post. LongCat synchronizes the facial expressions with the tone of the audio. If the audio sounds emphasis-heavy, the head movements reflect that. But it gets crazier. It supports full singing. If you feed it a musical audio track, the model actually adjusts the mouth shapes and facial expressions to match vocal elongation and pitch changes. It doesn't just look like someone talking over music, it looks like they are singing. And finally, the feature that usually costs an absolute fortune on commercial platforms: multi-person conversations. Most avatar tools can only handle one person per video stream. If you want a dialogue, you have to generate 2 separate videos and stitch them together in editing. LongCat natively supports multi-person scenes driven by multiple independent audio streams simultaneously. You can literally generate a 2-person podcast or debate in a single render pass. Now, if you've ever tried to run open-source video models locally, you know the massive catch: render times. Usually you hit generate, go make a coffee, take a nap, and maybe 3 hours later, you have a 10-second clip. First, for lip sync accuracy, they integrated Whisper Large. Whisper is OpenAI's open-source automatic speech recognition model, and it is arguably the best audio-to-text and audio feature extractor on Earth. By leveraging Whisper Large, LongCat doesn't just guess what mouth shape matches a sound, it has an incredibly deep, precise understanding of phonemes. The lip sync is pinpoint accurate. But here is the real kicker: model distillation. Traditional diffusion models require dozens, sometimes hundreds, of sampling steps to turn random noise into a clean video frame. It takes massive computational power. The LongCat team managed to distill this model down to just 8 inference steps. Think about that. By reducing the generation process to just 8 steps without sacrificing video stability or identity consistency, they've made the rendering process incredibly fast. It means you don't need a corporate server farm to generate long-form video content anymore. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The internet loves to claim every new open-source project is a HeyGen killer. Is that actually true here? Let's look at the data Meituan released. They ran extensive benchmarks and human evaluations pitting LongCat-Video-Avatar 1.5 against the reigning heavyweights, HeyGen, Kling Avatar 2.0, and OmniHuman 1.5. According to their metrics, LongCat achieved highly competitive and, in several specific categories, superior results, particularly when it comes to maintaining identity consistency over long videos, meaning the avatar doesn't morph or distort into a different person halfway through a 3-minute clip. Now let's keep it real for a second. This is an internal benchmark from the creators. We always have to take company-provided data with a grain of salt because independent third-party validation is still limited. Commercial platforms like HeyGen still have multi-million-dollar user interfaces, incredibly polished web ecosystems, and massive teams refining their models every single day. But here's the brutal truth. The gap is closing fast. And the fact that an open-source model can even be mentioned in the same breath as a multi-$100-a-year premium service is a massive win for creators. This is part of a much bigger shift we are seeing across the entire AI landscape. A year or two ago, if you wanted high-end AI video, text, or audio, you had to pay a gatekeeper. You had no choice. But the open-source community is relentlessly hunting down these commercial features and democratizing them. When a model's weights are open source on Hugging Face, it means you own the pipeline. There are no corporate terms of service changing overnight, no sudden price hikes, and no credit limits cutting you off mid-project. If you have the hardware, or even a cheap cloud GPU rental, you can generate as much content as you want, completely unrestricted. For indie creators, developers, and small businesses, this levels the playing field completely. Look, don't take my word for it, and don't just blindly trust Meituan's benchmarks either. The model is live. The files are free. Go to Hugging Face, search for Meituan LongCat-Video-Avatar 1.5, and test it out for yourself. See how the 8-step inference holds up on your hardware, test the singing feature, and see if it can replace your paid subscriptions. The link to the official Hugging Face repository is in the description below. If you're tired of being gatekept by paid AI platforms and want to stay ahead of the open source revolution, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment with what you want me to break down next, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.